everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to do your makeup to get that glow from within look. This makeup is especially perfect for those days when you want to look good without a full glam and without spending hours on it, or even for quarantine days when you want to put on makeup to look good and feel good. So now let's get into the makeup. Now that my hair is back, the first thing you have to start off when you are doing glowy makeup look is skin prep. To prep my skin, I have put on moisturizing cream and eye cream. For today's video, I'm going to use my SISLEY Double Tenseur makeup base. This primer is pretty good one, so if you want to treat yourself, go ahead and buy this one. This primer is really good, but if you don't want to spend this much money on this primer, I highly suggest you Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer. After we have prepped our skin, it's time for liquid highlighting products. So there are different kind of products you can use under your foundation. And my favorite one is Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. As some of you may know, that you can use this product underneath foundation as well as over the foundation. Right now I'm going to put on Hollywood Flawless Filter. I like to use this one only where I would normally highlight. I have combination skin, more to the oily side, so usually I get oily on my forehead, on the center, a little bit on my nose, and just a little bit on my chin, and right here on my cheek area. So I don't like to put highlighting product right here, rather places I would normally highlight. And what I like to use to spread this product on my face are my fingers. Some makeup artists even say that fingers are our best tool. So I'm spreading this highlighter on my chin, my nose, and my cheekbones, as well as sides of my forehead. So as you can see, it already gives me highlighted look. Onto the foundation, which is very important in this look because this look is more about the skin. Sometimes I have only foundation with me, and in this case, if you have full coverage or medium coverage foundation, you still can use it to achieve glowing from within look. So my favorite foundations, two favorite foundations, are Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup. This foundation is light to medium covered, to me buildable, and this one is really glowy. And another foundation is Dior Forever Skin Glow. These foundations, which have medium and full coverage, you still can use if you mix with face cream, for example, and if you use a really light layer. So this way you will have this perfect canvas, and at the same time you will see a little bit of the skin show through. If you have matte foundation and you still want to achieve this glowy makeup look, you can mix with your foundation these drops or any highlighting drops, just a little bit, so that it will give the foundation more of a glowy effect. Sometimes if I want more glowy look, I even take my Hollywood Flawless Filter and mix with foundation, so don't be afraid to mix everything. So I'm going to use my YSL Touche Éclat All-in-One Glow Foundation, and as with Hollywood Flawless Filter, I'm going to use my fingers. Now I want to talk about the tools you can use for glowing makeup look, I prefer using more creamy and liquid products, and for tools I like to use sponges. So any sponge will work, any sponge you prefer. So I'm spreading this foundation also onto my neck because there's nothing worse than a straight line of the foundation on your jawline. So now that I have applied my foundation, I just quickly want to remind you that the layer of foundation has to be really thin if you want this glowy makeup look. As for the next step, I need to conceal my under eyes and any little pimples I have, as you can see. So lately I've been loving Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer in the shade 1.5 and neutral. This one I'm using under my eyes to highlight them, and for my face area I like to use Hourglass Vanish concealer in the shade Sepia. So I'm applying a thin layer. I don't like to use too much because in this makeup look less is more. And to apply my concealer I'm using makeup sponge. So as you can see, I have applied a few layers, but still I'm left with glow on my face. So right now I have a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and apply concealer onto any of my imperfections. So I have finished the concealer part, and in order to achieve glowy makeup look, I want to use liquidy and creamy products as much as possible. So I want to apply highlighting products a little bit more on my face, and right now I'm thinking that I'm going to use just a little bit of the iconic London illuminating drops, and I'm going to use my makeup sponge to apply it, so that I will control the amount of coverage. I just want to have a thin layer. So the makeup sponge is a really great tool for those who don't like to have a lot of coverage on their face but still want to look good. So remember that you don't have to take a lot of products. You can always build up. So I would suggest to take a little bit and to add if you see that you need more. So right now I don't feel like I have a heavy layer of makeup on my face. My face looks pretty glowy. So since the aim of this video is to show you how to achieve glowy makeup look, how much of the word glowy I have said in this video. I try to use creamy products as much as possible. Right now I have my base on, concealer and my highlighter, and I want to put on some blush. I have received this palette. I'm not gonna lie, I am a sucker for the packaging, but this packaging of Natasha Denona is one of the kind. Oh, I love the packaging. So this one is Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. For this tutorial, I'm going to use a creamy side of this product, which is this one. I'm going to use Glow Cream Base, and with my beauty blender I'm going to go in right in the palette and put on my cheekbones. So I don't want to have too much of a blush, so I think that I'm going to stop right here. I have applied a few layers of it, and at the same time I have a little bit of the blush but not too much. So right now I just want to leave it as it is. Also, the blending is key for those kind of makeup looks. So right now I have all my cream products on my face, and this is the time when you can put powders on top. Although this looks requires more creamy and liquid products, you have to put some powder on still, just because you have to lock your makeup in place, and for that any powder will do the job. But I have two favorite powders for that. One is for my under eyes and one is for the face. So for my under eyes I'm using ILIA Soft Focus finishing powder. So this powder is really great for under eyes. I would love to use it on my face, but there is not much product in the packaging, so I use it only under my eyes because this one is perfect for under eyes. So, and for my face I'm using Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and this powder is great for the face, for under eyes, but I prefer using it on the face. And so for applying my foundation I'm using the same sponge, but I wet it, and then I take the sponge and dip it into the powder, and then I apply it under my eyes. This way you will powder your under eyes, but you are not taking away the glow. And for my face powder I'm doing absolutely the same. I'm taking a thin layer of the powder and I tap it on my face. I have set my face with powder. Since I love to do my brows after I have my face makeup on, right now is the perfect time for my eyebrows. I will get back when I'm done. As for the next step, if I have the time, I like to bronze my face a little bit, and right now I don't have the right cream bronzer, but today I'm having my Sunstalker by Fenty Beauty in the shade Island Ting. So I will just go ahead and quickly bronze up my face just a little bit for the purpose of this video. This step is absolutely unnecessary if you don't have the time. I would skip this step and I would get into the highlighting part. Since I love highlighters and highlighted look, I want to use just a little bit of the highlighter, and I'm going to use Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. So I'm using a little brush. I'm using all the shades, so I'm taking a little bit on my Cupid's bow, on my chin, and on my nose. And as a finishing step with my face makeup, I like to use this product. So this one is YSL Touche 3D All Over Glow, and I'm taking a little bit and I'm going all over my face where I usually would highlight. Before I put on mascara and my lip products, I love to use some kind of setting spray, and my late discovery is Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray Weightless. Now I'm going to put on some mascara and we'll be right back. Now onto the lips. For the purpose of this video, I want to define my lips with lip pencil. Lancome Lip Liner Ideal. And for the lip gloss I'm using my also late discovery Dior Stellar Gloss in the shade Dior So Light. So that is my finished makeup look for glowing skin. This is my everyday simple and super glowy makeup. I hope you enjoyed following along and seeing exactly how I got this look. The next video will be about a skincare for glowing skin, so subscribe not to miss that. And thank you so much for watching and see you soon.